Oh my goodness. Rain and Yuke are official. How? Well, arranged marriage is happening, but a way out of it is to basically make Rain our property. And in this kingdom, the culture is such that, hey, if you fuck around with other people's property, bad. It's kind of messed up, but hey, it's all consensual, and Rain wants to be Yuke's property. Who am I to speak on behalf of other people? Also realize that this is just a 2D fictional show. Now, the other stuff happening in the dungeon is very interesting. We're not just fighting random monsters, there's something deeper going on. Perhaps a separate isekai world? Some sort of barrier, right? Up the stairs, we're in this place which is familiar, right? That place, the fountain, this is a place that Simon basically got done dirty last arc, is it not? But it seems a bit different. So many mysteries, it's getting so much more interesting. Let's see what happens today. Now there's like cocoons, man. Dude, it's gonna hatch. Careful now. Oh. Yeah, no, let's go back. Let's go back home. No. Oh, hello, anybody? Jesus. Let's go back home. She got possessed there. Don't make eye contact. Alright. New weapons? Stinger Joe? Crossbow? Oh, soundtrack. Buff. Opening's gonna happen. Oh, no opening yet. Okay, let's go. Smart, flashbang it. This song is hype. Let's go, Stinger Joe. Damn, Silk with the 2 arrows. Great fun. Masaka. Oh, this one's tough. Oh, crit damage. Oh god, the eyes. Nice cover. What the fuck? Damn, they kind of... I wouldn't say this is all out, but that last sequence here with Marina charging at it, the special effects of the blades, you know, the after effects was really good. This right here, man. Damn, okay. I mean, most of it I think is just reused, but still it looked great. Are we really good? See, it's that thing again. After Marina killed the chain thing before, remember how she said she felt like a human soul? They said that these monsters also feel the same, so what are these things? The Golden Priestess. Marina, what's going on? The human soul, right? She feels it through a weapon. We can't leak it on stream, I guess. Oh, we pull out the expensive tea for Rain. We're just having a tea party, like Ojo-sama's. Say it. Yeah, same feeling as the chain, right? Yeah. The pillar too was a human? You know, last episode, that guy showed up here and basically said the king and the men are still around, yet we saw nobody in the place, right? Yeah, Loge. He mentioned something about, yeah, you know, the king and his people are still here, yet we saw nothing. So now it's probably like those people, this entire place, they're human souls. Human souls has been embedded into all these different monsters or inanimate objects. That's why they are present, like what Loge said, but we can't see them in human form. Oh, this soundtrack is so tense. Yeah, you already cut some shit?
命のやり取りをしている時しか感じられないみたい。変なこと言っちゃって。
No, no, this is
話して
important.
くれてありがとう。
ゆうくん、
Oh,
このダンジョン
headpants.
は実際おかしいです。妙な気配で
妙？
微妙に意思疎通に齟齬があるんです。
Hmm?
こと身振り手振りで会話しているというか、返答の意図が強いて言えば近いかも
Oh
しれませ
god,
ん。
not again.
ペルセポネおばあちゃんがいた。
Yo, careful
で
now.
もわからなも異質。空気が僕らが普段いる場所と違う。
肌で感じてるよ。
Curse mark, it's so cool
先
though.
生、どうしますか？
屋上の全体像を把握しておきたい。
じゃあもう
おい、
ルナと同じか、それ以上ですね。
これが全部ダンジョンだね。
ああ、これが。
What an awkward
見える
name.
範囲は頭に入れたっす。
よし。では城にしたら、今日は
Surely we'll be able to escape, right?
静
Okay,
か
let's
すぎ
go.
て気味が悪いですね。
本当はまだ住人がいると言ってたが、
Yeah.
あのおじいちゃん、
I don't know, he's gone.
配信にも映っていなかったし、
What a mysterious
本当に
guy.
俺たちが幻覚を。
Nah, I
そう
saw
なの
him.
かな。でもレインも見えてたでしょ。
We all saw him.
サニティリングがあるから精神干渉は受けない。
Rain casually flexing her marriage finger ring right over here. Left hand, you know, fourth finger.
あのおじいちゃん本当にいるんだよ。
Yeah, he
と
does.
いうことは、キャメラット君がいる方が自然かもしれないですね。
そうだな。
Okay.
ゆうくん、あそこ。
Logan again. Hey, what's up? I think it's him.
ローゲ。
こそ防弾城へ。
Yokoso. Watashi no Soul Society Bankai. I gotta keep saying that every time I hear Yokoso. The stream camera's reflection does see Loge, but do we actually see him through the stream though?
こそ防弾城へ。
Yokoso.
教えてくれ、ローゲ。この町は
これを知ってどうなさいます。この黄昏神は
Twilight
もはや救いようがないほどに
They're
救われてい
saved?
ます。
あのモンスターたちは元は人間なのか。
こ
Probably.
れはさ
The
て
human soul, I think.
獅子と頭部を有する生命
そういうことを聞いてるわけじ
This
ゃな
dude
い。
just yapping.
というのは分かってるよな。
Giving us riddles and
いいえ
shit.
ゆく
And remember, how did he know her last name? That's the other thing, right? Yuk, I forget his last, Feldy or some shit. He said all that even though we never mentioned it. I remember that part too.
いいえゆく様、そのあり方がどのようであっても人というのは重要なことでございます。
ローゲさん、金の指輪
一つの黄金と呼ばれているものでございます
Eh?
たくさんあるのに、あれで何を編み上げているの？
Collect them all
聡
together for
明
one
で
big
ある
ring?
ことが幸せとは限りませるよ、空色のさん。
僕は知りたいだけのなの。
あなた様はもうお気づきのはず。
Are we?
はいつになりましょうか。このローゲ楽しますぞ。
Bro!
その時には疑問に答えてくれるのか。
真
No.
実には自ら
Fuck this guy! He's so useless. He's just aura farming. He's just here to tease us. He's like, I don't know. You want to see the answers? Maybe you don't want to know the answers. Do I know the answers? Maybe next time. Oh, let the truth find you on its own. Fuck you, Logan. What are you doing here? They're just teasing us.
でしょう。
Alright, see you next time.
本当に何者なのでしょうか？
I don't know. How does he know his last name? Is Loge Simon? There's no way Loge is Simon. That makes no sense. Only reason I say that is because Simon, you know, was, I think, defeated in this same looking place last arc. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe this is an entirely different place. What do we know so far? Rings. One rings. But there's multiple rings. If you gather them all, what happens? Don't know. Are they humans, the monsters? Probably. They probably embedded the human souls into them. Or maybe they just transformed into it. So many questions, bro. I got no clue.
俺たちは誘われているらしい。よし、少し城の様子。防弾城侵入開始。慎重に楽しもう。
Let's go.
このデータの解析はどうなった？
今急ぎ解析中です。
防弾城と呼ばれて
They got good footage.
庭園や訓練場に馬小屋。
They can see the monsters.
ローゲとかいうジジイは今回も映っていなかったが、
Oh,
ど
we're
うや
out?
ら集団喧嘩。
Oh, we're already out. I thought we were going in. I guess we just kind of like skipped that part. We're already out and we're just kind of doing intel stuff now.
では
この類でしょうか。
ま、ともあれ、調査内容としてのログはよくまとまっているし、いい仕事をしてる。
助かりましたよ。
Viscount
ユークさ
Bodeman.
ん。
いえ、お役に立ててよかったです。 まさか
Big guy, huh?
異変の起きた
Boldman.
ダンジョンを自分まあそう緊張しないでくれ。我々は冒険者仲間でも
Baba is aura farming even when sitting on the chair. Look at her stance. One arm back. It's so cool. Why does Loge and Baba have the same nose though? That's a schizo-ass theory from last reaction.
冒険者仲間でもあるのだから。
とんでもない。俺のダンジョン知識の半分くらいは
Damn,
頭が上がりません
blazing
よ。
it.
現場の役に立ってるならこのダンジョンなんだが、
This is like Yuke's hero.
もしかすると立ち入りが制限されるかもしれない。君たちが持ち帰ってくれたモンス精査が終わっ
The
たんだ。
rings. One rings.
素材の鑑定結果、それに近い生物に由来する。
Ooh.
やっぱりそうでしたか。
Made from
持
humans?
っているメンバーがいるんですけど、人を切った感触がすると言って
現するモンスター、鎖男やさなぎなどをすべて人間と仮定した場を入れるわけにはいかなくなったんだ。
Close that shit off. Let's get out of here.
一般冒険者を入れればオーバーフローを招きかねないからね。
Overflow. Dungeon break?
俺たちはずいぶん子爵様、マニエラさん、これもマリナが言っていたことなのですか。
Oh, right. I forgot. There was that girl too. Holy shit. How could I have forgotten? Random ass girl showed up with like a sailor uniform that clearly is not like, you know, the outfit doesn't look like it's from this world, right? It's like an isekai character? Hey, wake up. She probably has no
柱に
answers
も
though. She
人を
probably
切
has
った感
amnesia.
覚があった。
バカの話があるかい。
帰っています。昨日提出したと思うんですが。
ちょっと持ち帰った板やら岩やらあったろ。あれの鑑定
Chill,
鑑定
lady.
にかけるのは明日と言っていましたが。
This guy's just trying to
今
do
す
his
ぐ
job.
鑑定士の尻をちゃっぱやだよ。
Give him a little spank. Damn, Maniela does not fuck around. Choto! What are you doing? Go spank his ass and get that shit done. Okay, alright, alright.
今起こしてきな。ちゃっぱやだよ。
Okay, okay, Jesus. What a pushy boss.
ああ、レイン君から要望がすでに制作を始めた。
ありがとうございます。
もう一つ、
So,
ミスティの件は知っているね。
the Misty party, they
体調不良
bailed.
を訴えて。
Yeah, they just
リタ
straight
イ
up
アしたんですよ
bailed.
配信を主張していたものの中に同様の
Watching the stream?
軽微な体調不良から急に暴れ出したものまで、
What?
事例は他の映像に何かあると見るのが妥当だろう。
What the fuck? Misty party bailed because some of them weren't feeling good, but they already went inside. And people who were watching the live stream as well through the screen, they felt bad? Yo, there's some Toru shit back in Index Season 2 with the god's right seat or something. Remember her? Veldy or some shit, I forget. And remember how people would like see her through like a camera or something and would start to like, you know, get sick and shit? Anyways.
ありでしょうか。あれは心に作用するのかもしれません。
流れに染まった街並みと民はもはや救いようがないほどに
What does that even mean? They're already saved.
流れに染ま
Stained by the twilight. What the? He just speaks in riddles. Everything he never gives a straight fucking answer. It's just riddle me this, Batman.
もはや救いようがないほどに救われています。
Okay. Are the people that's, you know, suffering this mental illness, are they saved then? Is that his definition of saved?
王国議会で判断を仰ぐつもりだ。
わかりました。
You can just chill.
また何度か調査攻略で入ってもらうことがあるかもしれない。それゆえしばらく
あるから。
はい。それでは一旦ドゥナへ戻ります。
Whoa, whoa. She woke up. Lit up? Like fire? Oh, she's glowing. What the fuck?
ねえ大丈夫？
状況
こうなった。
きっかけはありませんでした。ルーク・フェルディオ。
No, the name, full
君は
name.
誰だ。
私は
Title drop. Golden Priestess.
残された時間はそう多くありません。あなた方の世界は今と
What?
どういう意味だ。
We're getting a
そうだっ
cult?
て。
不要なものを除き去ることです。
Yo, what?
があなた方を滅ぼすでしょう。
So the world that we exist in right now is in danger because the other dungeon world, right? Remember, this is pretty much like a different isekai world. It's like coming together. And because it's exposed to us, we're all in danger?
にじみ出た我々の世界が
Our world.
あなた方を滅ぼすでしょう。
Okay.
シームを見たのでしょう。
We did.
黄昏化した意志だけがやがてこの世界を覆い尽くすでしょう。
What? That lightest twilight?
斜陽の光
Setting
あれは
sun.
歪み
Yo, this is meta. You know how I always meme about the 5:30 p.m. sunlight, you know, the sunset lighting? Usually in rom-coms, right? It's like, oh, something crazy is gonna happen. Sunset lighting, something's crazy gonna happen. That is literally defined as a twilight in this show. That is the source of the problem. And it's gonna also we're gonna have an eternal sunset lighting on this world, and the culling will happen,
あれ
okay?
は淘汰の本質
やはり良くないものだったのか。ミスティたちは俺たちもそれに飲まれるというの
A
か。
lot of swallowing
あな
going
た方
on.
はいます
That's right.
それって
なぜ知ってる？
Are we good?
斜陽とも縁が深
We're
い
good. Yeah! Because remember, this was when we got rid of Simon. The place was damaged. And because we've been here before, our party has like immunity. Like we can't get culled because we're familiar with it.
飲まれることもないでしょ
Alright, it's not gonna gawk us. Don't go too deep
道具
now.
を探しなさい
No! We already went to Loge. And he's like, tee riddle me this. I don't know. You wanna have answers? I hope the answers find you, bro. See you next time, whenever that is. What the fuck is Loge gonna do this time?
去っています
あのおじいちゃんだね
He's a
何
troll.
度か会いましたが何も教えてくれません
Make him
あの
speak,
者は自ら
attack him.
歪むことで今やアナスにあります
Edge of
どうして
normalcy?
僕たちに教えてくれるの？
滅ぶべきでした愚かなる王は
Hmm.
無知なる民衆はしかしそれを受け入れられ永遠を黄金に願ってしまった
And that this is a curse.
人がの願いを叶えうる世界樹の果実
願いって
What the fuck is going on? A lot of jargon being dropped. World tree being mentioned. Okay, so it sounds like that Glad Sheetin place used to be an actual kingdom with real people thriving, but they were destined to basically be doomed. But they were obsessing and they're like, we don't want to die off. And somehow, someway, Monkey's Paw situation where because they wanted to be forever and not die off, now they're kind of like cursed with this like twilight, which is like eternity, but it's not like the salvation they were really looking for, and instead everything is just as we see it now. You know what I'm saying?
得てはならぬもの呪いの万能期すべての願いを叶えうる
願い
Wish
って
granting fruit.
あんな変な街を生み出すね
黄昏の王を止め
Destroy
黄
the
金を
gold.
破壊しなさい
Twilight King.
さもな黄昏に飲まれることになります
Well, shit, we better
私
go
た
then,
ちの
huh?
罪を
This is so selfish. This is so selfish. Please save us. Like we didn't do anything. This fucking random ass kingdom had their own problems, and then they got stained by the twilight, and now somehow our world is in danger. They're like, do this. It's like, what the fuck? All right, fine. I guess we have to.
になります私たちの罪をどうか
You take your own sins. I didn't ask for this. And I bet she will never speak like that again. It looks like that body was basically like the golden priestess is not her. The golden priestess is like basically like possessing her body and giving a whole ass speech while aura farming. Who is this girl though? Yeah, Vessel.
大丈夫か？
勝負です。声も顔つきも変
Yeah,
わったっ
she's
す。
totally normal now probably.
改めてよろしくお願いします。
目が覚めてよかったね
ニーベルンです。
じゃあルンちゃんじゃあ
Got a little
体は
nickname.
なんともない
あないですね。神々し
ですがあの黄昏の気配は消えている
とはあの町の関係者と見るべきってことですか？で当然っすね。
ニーベルン、さっきまでのことは
Doubt
は
it.
い、少しだけ。
You
で
do?
もあれは私ではありません。彼女はもう行ってしまい
Fragment
ま
of
し
the
た。
priestess.
そうか。いや、いいよ。この話が本当ならかなり大ごとになるぞ。切れる
We
レ
need
ベル
to,
の
we
話
need,
じゃ
we
な
need to
い。
get some higher ranking parties coming up, man. 1 week out. Man, I feel like there's a lot of cut content here that is just going over our head, and that's why like it doesn't really make that much sense, right? Just like the episode where Persephone showed up. Remember, I remember a lot of source material reader in the comment section saying, "Bro, there is so much cut content that is just kind of just like skipping over stuff." But it's not like I'm completely out of the loop, right? We don't understand each like jargon, right? But still, I think it makes enough sense. So basically, this Glad Sheetin place, a separate world, a separate kingdom. It had this king and its people, something, you know, it was doomed to fail, but they had like a wish, and the wish was granted by that like fruit of the world tree. But it was in a way the wish probably was like a monkey's paw situation, right? They wanted like, you know, to be like, oh, we want to be eternal, but then now the twilight is like their answer in a really fucked up way, and now everything is just like eternal twilight, sunset lighting, and the culling, and I guess the human souls, I think, are basically, you know, turned into monsters and like the buildings and objects too, right? So like that basically will now happen to our world if we don't do something about it. We gotta defeat the Twilight King and destroy the gold, something like that, right?
悪いが、ユーク君と二人きりにしてくれないか。
なんだい。
Alright, 1 week time skip.
はい。
Maniela, oh, you get kicked out.
そんな緊
Ooh, another Bedibore guy. Marquis Bedibore. Wasn't the other guy before we were talking to in the camp? You know, where Yuke was simping for? The same last name, must be family. Royal Academy Director.
緊張しますよ。子爵だけでなく、まさか院長がこちらまでいら。
ボードマンから
Bodeman and Bedibore. No, separate, not the same last name. I thought it sounded familiar.
緊張しますよ。子爵だけでなく、こちら
Some
までいらっ
big
しゃ
head
るとは。
honchos.
ああ、ボードマンから報告は受けている。だからこそ確かにトータと言ったのがね。
That's right.
はい。質問をしても。
もちろん、私の爵位のことは今は
ですか。
People die off.
君には伝えておくべきだろ
You
う。
killed you.
何せ
選ばれた。
王家の地下にある古い壁画。学術院の先代院長。つまり私の父が研究していたもの
I
め
can't
だ。
read that shit, bro.
いえ、
No.
古代文字はちょっと。
What is this
父
language?
による選別であるらしい。
Worldwide screening.
平行世界の存在が
Yeah, now we
無
know.
職の闇に潜って、それを感じました。
平行世界は基本的には相入れない。
But through the dungeons they can.
その際に残る世界を選別するための大規模
The
現
calling.
象をトータと呼ぶらしい。を聞くに、今回の件は恣意的なものではなく、普段の黄昏の王都から押し付けられたもののように。
That's the bullshit. We didn't ask for any of this. But the Twilight City, yes, the culling is like the overlapping of two separate worlds and see which one will dominate the other. And if our place is all twilighted, then we have been culled.
この世界に持ち込んでしまったという意味に聞こえました。
Dramatic wind.
いずれにせ
They had a separate just scene for the fucking curtains to do that, bro. That's crazy. Dramatic wind.
いずれにせよトータは訪れてしまった。この件だが、
はい。
トータの到来にあたり、世界は防衛のためを示すと伝えられている。
Okay.
見たまえ、
I'm beholding. Okay.
勇者だ。
Yeah, I can tell.
まさか。
フレディ、
You're the hero.
君がこの世界を救うのだ。
All right, hype. Let's go.
鏡
Yo, this mural is funny as fuck. It's like a children's drawing. Look at the mural. It says, oh, there's a castle and there's a lot of people running away. Oh no, because a big bad monster is attacking. But there's a hero and the hero cut off the monster's head. Wow. We definitely needed, you know, a PhD in fucking murals to understand this. All right, Yukfeldio, you're the hero.
勇者だ。
Yeah, Yushada.
まさか。
You're the one,
そう
bro.
だ、君が勇者となってこの世界を救うのだ。
All right, and I guess this is a very convenient way to kind of like put Yuke as the main guy, even though he and his party are low-ranking members, and clearly there are stronger, you know, party guild adventurers around. Now, because of Yuke's familiarity with Glacian, because of the Simon episode, he's forced to be the hero and we just take it. I'm fine with it. Another great setup world-building episode. This anime, I think, does such a good job in introducing me to this expansive world while keeping me engaged in the mysteries. A lot of the times, I don't really take shows like this too seriously. I can't take the world building too seriously. But I feel like this show does a really good job in establishing the fundamentals, even though there's a lot of jargons being, you know, thrown around and we're not supposed to completely understand everything because anime only, right? Cut content. It's enough for us to keep, you know, being engaged. So basically, the culling. Separate world basically coming together with us through this dungeon, and we gotta do something about it. We gotta kill the Twilight King and destroy the gold, and then the culling will stop. Who really is Loge though? And what about Simon? What about the events of, you know, the Simon stuff? Because before, that world was basically destroyed, remember? But now, you know, Glacium is completely restored. I'm wondering if anything that happened with Simon in the previous arc is the result of the current state of Glacium. You know what I mean? Like, did we fuck something up by sending Simon here? There's some parallels with like Simon basically suffering from all of eternity, and this place also basically being covered by twilight for all of eternity. Maybe it's just similarities that has nothing to do with each other, but that's it from me, man. If you're still here, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content, and until next time, take care.